Reviews of books I haven't read in years.
The Question of Who by Jonathan Spence. This is another book that I read for that class on like outsiders and immigrants. This book I actually remember a bit better because it wasn't at all what I expected it to be. First of all, this is not actually like a novel. This is at least vaguely nonfiction. It's sort of historical fiction. It features a man named who is from, I believe it was China, it might have been Japan. I don't really remember that much about it, but he ends up basically being brought back to Europe in like the 1600s. So he's entirely out of place. And it's just an interesting, and like there is some stuff, if I remember correctly, about the person who eventually brings him back to Europe going to, it has to be Japan because it was all about the isolation period. But it's just a story about, you know, outsiders in cultures trying to figure out where they fit, and also the difficulty of existing in a world where people don't speak your language and how that affects you. I mean, it was an interesting book. I liked it. I glanced to the back to get my facts right, and yeah, I was wrong on the time period. It's 1700s. 1700s is very different than the 1500s, and it is, in fact, China. But my memory is flawed.